And we begin with breaking news out of Licking County. Chopper 4 flying over I-70 where several people, including an Ohio State highway trooper, were injured in a serious crash. Good morning and thanks for joining us for NBC4 Midday. I'm Matt Barnes. This all started just after 8 this morning near Buckeye Lake between State Routes 13 and 668 at mile marker 136. That is where we find both Ted Hart and Rick Reitzel this morning. Rick is looking at the scene from above in Chopper 4, but first let's talk to Ted Hart, who is on the ground. Okay, tell us, Ted.
Well, yeah, this is all happening in the eastbound lanes of 70 in Licking County. It started about 8:15 this morning with one non-injury crash involving two vehicles. Again, that was about 8:15 this morning. A state trooper was called to the scene, and while he was on the scene, his cruiser, we're told, was rear-ended by a commercial vehicle. Now, we know the trooper was injured and was taken to Licking Memorial Hospital. This call came in as multiple injuries, but it's not clear yet whether or not the multiple injuries were to just the one trooper or whether there might, in fact, be multiple victims. Now, the crash shut down I-70 eastbound for at least completely for more than an hour this morning. There is one lane open now, but for more on what the scene looks like from the air and the traffic situation, we'll go up to NBC4's Rick Reitzel in Chopper 4. Rick?
Well, Ted, you mentioned the commercial vehicle. Here you can see this is where the traffic stop from OSP and this cruiser were, or this car rather were, and then here is the commercial vehicle. It's a cabinet 18-wheeler, and it's jammed into the woods after, I'm assuming, being crashed into that traffic scene. Now here is what's going on I-70. We're about 3 miles east of State Route 13, and the traffic is backed up, I would guess, for at least 2 miles in that direction. So if you are heading on I-70 east out of Columbus.
All right, thank you, Rick and Ted. Our other